What's going on, Jerome's? When Ricky Spielman drafted safety Josh Metellus out of the University of Michigan in 2020 as a 6th-round pick, you were thinking, okay, nice utility safety, can play some in the box, can play some free safety, a little bit in the slot, and would be a versatile backup piece and a nice special teamer, and that's essentially what Metellus was for the first couple seasons of his career under Zimmer and under Donishell. A very good high-end special teamer and a guy that can plug and play, fill in some spot starts at safety and go from there. So when the Vikings extended Metellus this offseason to a 2-year, $8 million deal, a lot of people are like, But I saw what was going to happen with Josh Flores. Josh Flores. It may as well be Josh Flores at this point, man. But Brian Flores' defensive scheme was basically going to make Josh Metellus a de facto starter, whether he is going to be all over the place playing some safety, linebacker, etc. And he really has done all that. And the whole viral picture from the Raiders game, all the various positions that Metellus has been asked to play this year, and he's done all of that with aplomb. And Metellus, frankly, is playing at a Pro Bowl level and borderline All-Pro level. He's 6th in the league in safety tackles. Number 1 is Cam Beasley, by the way. Defensive stops, he's 2nd in the league behind Grant Delpit. Tackles for loss, tied for 5th. Forced fumbles, tied for 1st in the league with 4. Also, he basically saved points in the Raiders game, preserved that shutout by forcing that fumble down in the red zone. The sacks, 1.5 pressures, he's 1st in the league by far. For a safety, by the way. 3 passes broken up, 1 interception, and he's 7th in PFF grades at 75.1. And overall, Josh Metellus has just been absolutely phenomenal this season, and he really has been all over the place. And he has been the straw that stirs the drink in the Brian Flores defense. And frankly, very lucky to have him, and he's an awesome team first player. Harrison Smith and everyone who comments on Josh Metellus just gushes about him, his personality, his dedication to the team, his knowledge of the game. Frankly, if you could find a market and you could wager that Josh Metellus becomes a head coach in the NFL or at a high-end college, I would take that bet. I think that's going to be the future for Metellus, but hopefully after a decade in purple where he's a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro going from there. And now the Vikings, right meow, frankly have the best safety room in the league, and I don't think it's particularly close. And I know that people piss the most, how come Lewis Soon isn't on the field? Well, first off, Theo Jackson and Carry On My J-Word Son are playing some very good special teams. And also the trident of safeties. I mean, who are you going to put Lewis Cine in over? Cam Beasley is playing at a Pro Bowl level. Metellus is a Pro Bowler, borderline All-Pro. Harrison Smith is still playing solid, even though he gets into his golden years. And I don't know what you're going to do. And Metellus has been a big reason why this defense has been leading the way since the Vikings have gone 6-2 over the last 8 contests, and also a major part in the shutout. He was instrumental getting those turnovers late in the game against the crooked Chicago Bears, holding Chicago to 12 points, by the way, which, I don't know, if you hold the other team to 12 points in your building, you should win. But I digress there. And the Vikings' turnaround on defense has been just absolutely phenomenal. And Metellus has been a major part of that. And he's starting to get recognition. And you love to see that. Where the national broadcast against the Raiders, he got a lot of love there from the Sanchez. And on Good Morning Football, Jason McCourty, who definitely knows ball, definitely knows secondary play, he does a ongoing ranking of the top 5 defensive backs in the league. And Metellus is at number 5. And now that's not just safeties, like corners are included in there. I think Sauce Gardner is number 3, but Metellus checking in at 5, meaning that he's getting his respect from the peers, he's getting respect from the media, and frankly, he should definitely get it from the fans. And I think Josh Metellus deserves to be a Pro Bowler, even though, yes, the Vikings won't play in the Pro Bowl games because they'll be playing in the Super Bowl. Nailed it. And also, I think that he does deserve a little bit of All-Pro recognition. Now, he probably won't get it, probably not even second team All-Pro, because guys like Kyle Hamilton and Antoine Winfield Jr. and Jesse Bates III do exist. But him getting a little bit of love and getting some votes would go a long way. So I love the player that Josh Metellus has become, and I love that. I love that he's fully bought in to what Brian Flores is selling. And a lot of Vikings fans were sort of skeptical coming in. It's like, hey, Josh Metellus is basically going to be a starter and basically be a starting linebacker, safety, corner, defensive tackle. Yes, he is, and he did the damn thing, and he's a leader on this team. He's a team captain for a reason, and he's only getting better. which is something you love to see, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Josh Metellus is an emerging, versatile superstar. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.